What's up, audience? It's Colin, or also known as Sloth Machine, and I have a decent gameplay on Drop Zone for you today. This is Big Dub's gameplay, the Milkman 17. He goes 23 and 11, but it's Drop Zone. It's an objective game type, and he was on it for most part, killing noobs. You know what's up. But what I want to talk about in this commentary gameplay today is beer drinking games. And I don't want anybody doing this unless they're not 18 or 21, because that is against the law. So if you aren't 18 or 21, you can play these, but play them with apple juice or orange juice, something that looks like beer so you can think you're cool. I'm kidding. Do what you want. Alright, so I'm going to teach you a few drinking games that we play here in Winnipeg. Okay, the first one, the most popular, it's worldwide, you gotta be playing this. It's beer pong. So what you do is, how I play it is, you get a team of 2, usually. You can do 3, but that's a lot. You get 6 cups, you fill it up to the red solo cup party line, which is about 2 inches or 1.5 inches high in the cup. And you get your beer pong ball and you throw it and you try to get it in all 6 cups, and first team to get all 6 cups wins, to take out the other person's 6 cups, if you understand what I meant. Okay, so and then after that, usually you can kind of screw around with the rules. What we do is, if you lose, whatever the team that won, you have to drink their beer, whatever they have left. So it does tend to get a little rowdy after a game sometimes if you win by a huge majority. Say you have 5 cups left and you win, they got to drink the rest of that beer in your cups. I know it's wasting your money, or if you spent the money on your beer, but that's the way she goes in Winnipeg. Second game is Flip Cup. Flip Cup is where you fill your cup up with beer up to the party line, and you drop a penny. Usually you have a team of 3 along a long table. What you do is you drop a penny, that signals go. What you do is you chug the beer, and then you put the cup down half on the table and half off the table, and you flip the cup and you try to get it so the rim side is down. And once the rim side is down, the next partner to your next to you goes and does the same thing until the last guy gets it. So that's how you play Flippy Cup. And this one of my friends just got back from Saskatchewan. He played hockey there in the SJHL. Plays for Battleford North Stars, I believe. He brought this game back called Landmine, and this is my personal favorite. What it is, alright, it takes a little bit long to explain. What you do is you get a quarter, and you get a nice, good enough table, and you need like 4 or 5 guys. That's when it gets fun. If you have 2 guys, it's not that fun. Okay, so we play with 4 guys every time. No more, no less. And what you do is you have to have cans or bottled beer. You can't have a cup. What you do is each person gets a cup, and you fill it up to as much as you can chug. So what you do is you take your quarter and you spin it so it's spinning like on a horizontally, like that's the only way they can spin, duh. And you chug your beer before the coin falls flat on the table. So say the coin falls flat on the table, you have to go again until you catch it after you're drinking the beer. But the catch is, once you finish a bottle or a can of beer, that is a landmine. So a landmine you can use, so say your friend spins a coin, you can go and take your can or your bottle and stomp their quarter, so they have to drink it again. But the catch is your bottle stays there, so wherever it is, it stays. So last night we were playing this, and I guess all my friends decided to gang up on me and attack me, and they put 4 of their landmines in front of my area right away. So every time I would spin the quarter, I'd have to reach around and like spin it around all 4 bottles, which was a bitch. Then I had to grab my cup, drink it, put the cup down, and then grab the quarter, which was bad, but it is fun. This next one is called Beersby is Beersby. Okay, what you do is you get a table, and you need decent sized table. It doesn't really matter. And what the hell's going on here? There we go. What the fuck? My recording thing went away. Sorry, you guys. Okay, sorry. Don't judge me. Okay, so Beersby is where you take 2 bottles or 2 cans, put them at the other side of the table. You need a ping pong ball for this one. What you do is you throw the ping pong ball at the other person's can or bottle of beer, and if you hit it, you chug your full can, so you have to start with a beer, and until the other person goes and picks up that ball and touches the table with the ball. And once they touch the table, you stop. And the objective of this game is you want to hit the bottle. You want to make that ball bounce so far so they have to run, go get it. You can chug your beer. So the first person to chug their beer wins the game. So last night we were playing this game too for a good hour. It's fun. So I think one of my friends, he threw the beer pong ball at my cup, and my friend's basement, he has like this nice bar with all these wine glasses, and they're all stacked in the bottom shelf. And he hit my bottle. It bounced in the shelf behind all these wine glasses. So I had to go back and I had to reach back there and grab this ball, and it took me 15 seconds, and he was pretty much winning this game. But me being the beer chugger I am, I got a good smack and I ended up winning that game. So that is another good game. And the next one is called Penny Chug. Penny Chug is one that'll get you sloppy fast. What it is, it's pretty easy. You just have a full can of beer if you want. You get bloated quickly, but you can use a half cup. You can use whatever you want. So what you do is you get another friend. You have one friend. You can use 4, but we use 2. You get one friend versus the other, and somebody has to drop a penny. And you close your eyes, and once you hear that penny drop, you take your beer and you chug it as fast as you can. And once you're done, just slam it on the table, and then the guy will inspect it. And if it looks good, and it's empty, you win. And then you do usually a best of 3, and then you move on to the next guy. And then what else is there here? And then we got Thumper. Thumper is a fun one. Thumper is where you get like 6 people, and there's no special thing for this, but what you do in Thumper is everybody makes a sign. So like you can do like clap your hands, cross your fingers, like wave, anything. You can do anything. So everybody comes up with a sign at the start, and everybody's got to memorize it. So the game is everybody pounds their hands on the table to intimidate the people, and somebody starts off making their sign and then somebody else's sign on the table. And then the other person has to pay attention to make sure they know whose sign is whose. So say I did wave my hand, and then my friend across the table, I did his sign. He has to pay attention that, okay, he did my sign, so now I have to do my sign and somebody else's sign. So all this thumping is going on. It really screws with your head. You get scared because sometimes you forget. And once you forget, you got to drink a half a cup of beer. So that one's another good one to get you, in the good drunk stage. But remember, if you're 18 or 21, then you can do it. If you're not, if you're under those ages, use apple juice. It's safer. Remember, don't drink and drive, and don't do drugs because they're bad. And I got one more game for you. It's called Quack. Quack is pretty easy. You get like a circle around. You can sit around like a campfire and do this. One's fun. What you do is like 6, 7, 8 people. Somebody says quack. When you say quack, that means it goes to the right. You do 2 quacks, quack, quack. It means you're going to the left. So if I did quack, I'd look to the right, and that person would go either quack, and they would go to the right again, or quack, quack, and it would go back to me. And then I'd say quack, quack, but if somebody said quack, then, hold on, I say quack, quack, it goes to the left. Then they look to the left and say quack. That means they screwed up because they were looking to the left and said quack. You're supposed to look to the right and say quack. So that means they drink. And you do this thing called quack, and that means you can push it to across the table if you'd like. So you go quack, and you push the quack to the other person across the table. And sometimes that one messes you up too, and there's lots of yelling. So that is the beer games that my personal few that I like. My personal one is definitely Landmine. That one can last hours. It's a lot of fun. So this game is just about done. There's a couple seconds left, like 25 seconds here. And Warren's going to run over the capture and try to get a quick... they got 4 guys on it there. He's going to try to throw a Semtex, get a format, and hit marker. Okay, and that's the end of this game. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, probably daily. subscribe. There's going to be more gameplay, different games coming from me and Dub. All is well. You stay classy. Take care.